Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk. What's up, everybody? This is Big Herc Prison Talk, fresh out, life after the penitentiary. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Prison Talk. And if you got any questions, feel free to email us at FreshOutSeries@gmail.com. Also check out our website, which is www.FreshOutSeries.com. And we appreciate you guys supporting us and also subbing on our Instagram and Twitter, which is FreshOutSeries. Had a question for one of our viewers. Hey, Big Herc and the Fresh Out crew. I'm a 17-year-old male about to turn 18 in July, raised in Long Island, New York. I caught a whole bunch of charges when I was 16, hit and run, DUI, possession of a controlled substance, unauthorized use of a vehicle while driving without a license. I've been arrested 3 times in 3 weeks in March 2016, so I spent 3 nights in the precinct waiting for court and spent the night in the county a while back. My judge wants to resolve my case because it's been over a year, which means I may do some time or 3 years probation. All my shit is misdemeanors and I was 16. Plus, if I have good behavior, I can get out faster. Now, I don't want to go to jail, but I don't know what to do anymore. I am a dropout of high school and a drug addict. I struggle with heroin addiction. It's not as bad as it is to use to be, but I still find myself banging dope time to time because that's just all over New York. I need some advice, Big Herc. Seems like you want to help people and you care. I may be 17, skinny, white, and a drug addict, but good at heart. My dad died when I was 6, and that's not an excuse because I can relate to so many kids that get lost in a system that don't have dads. I need some advice, man. I don't want to turn 18 in the county, but I can go get a GED because I have nothing better to do. Maybe someone actually opens my eyes to life and I stop doing dumb shit, getting me in trouble. But only months in jail seems way better than 3 years probation, even though I still do dope every now and then and smoke bud, so I don't want 3 years probation, and I also want what's going to help me 10 years down the road supporting myself. Probation is meant to fuck you over, so everyone tells me to do a couple months, get out, but I need some guidance because as you read, I'm fucked up kid about to be an adult and I have no clue what to do with my life, so I would really appreciate a response. Stay good and keep positive. Zach. What's up, Zach? It seems like you got a lot of soul searching to do. I know at that age it's very confusing. It's hard to make choices. You make a lot of the wrong choices. Not having a mentor, it's hard to ask people for advice or to try to find somebody to give you good advice. The best thing I would say, man, is not going to jail. Going to jail, there's drugs in jail, and you can get caught up in that whole process in there also. You're not escaping drugs in prison. It doesn't sober you up. You have to want to be clean if you really want to kick the habit. It has nothing to do with going to jail. Jail could actually make your life worse, and there's no guarantee that those 3 months you'll get out safe. You know, anything could happen. You could be in there and there could be somebody passing through that's looking at a life sentence and they decide to take out their anger on you and stick you, beat you down. Man, somebody, you can get into it with a guard. Anything could happen, man. You never know. You can get sick in there and not have the proper medical care. Anything could happen in jail in 3 months. So for you to think that 3 months in jail is better than 3 years probation, and that's some really warped thinking, man. And whoever told you that is probably some old dirtbag, you know what I mean, that has nothing going for themselves, because to miss 3 months on the street, you can get a lot accomplished in those 3 months. Figure out where you want to be at in just say 5 years, and start making a dream board or some type of vision board that allows you to take baby steps to reach those goals. And as far as the drugs, man, you got to want to do better for yourself, man. I mean, the addiction, you can say, hey man, I'm coping with this, I'm dealing with that, but how bad do you want to change? You know, do you care about the people that you hurt, the people that are affected by your drug use, the way it controls your body? Do you like that? If you don't like that, then man, you got to make a choice to stop and say, hey man, I'm gonna get cleaned up, and I'm gonna do something for myself, because nobody cares. You're a young kid right now, man, but I see homeless people all the time, man, and if you in New York, you 20, 30 years old, homeless, don't nobody give a fuck. People walk right by you, act like they don't see you. This world is a very cruel world, man, and it has no pity for those who don't care about themselves. So you have to want to care. You have to want to make a difference. Zach, you got to want to clean up. You got to want to do something better for yourself so that you can set an example in case you're ever a dad one day. Think about that. What if you have a kid and he wants to, look up to somebody? Do you want him to look up to you or some drug addict? Clean your shit up, man. Quit being a motherfucking punk and feeling sorry for yourself, and get your shit together, man. Fuck going to jail and doing motherfucking 3 months. Get your ass on probation, get you a job, go and get your fucking GED on the street through night school, get you a job if you have to driving, well, you probably can't drive Uber or Lyft because you're fucked up license, but get you a job doing something out there and start working towards your goals, man, and look into some trade schools. There's a lot of opportunities, man. You gotta look and quit being lazy, man, and feeling sorry for yourself. Get your ass up off the couch, man, and put down the needle, man, and get right. Do something about yourself, man. Get together, Zach.